Hi everyone! As many of you know, this past Saturday was International TableTop Day. I spent Tabletop Day at Atlantis Games Comics here in Norfolk playing games, and then got to see the Doubleclicks that evening. If you don't know who the Doubleclicks are, you should go check out their site right over here and come back. I know, aren't they awesome? The Doubleclicks are over on the East Coast because they're going to be playing at PAX East this coming weekend. They also did a whole bunch of performances on the East Coast. And if you haven't had a chance yet, go over to ilovetabletop.com and help support Season 3 of Tabletop. Angela and Aubrey were kind enough to do a quick interview with me talking about their experience with tabletop gaming. So take it away, me from Saturday. So hi everyone, I'm here with the Doubleclicks.
Hello! My name is Angela.
I'm Aubrey.
We're the Doubleclicks.
So how did you two get introduced to gaming?
I first played D&D in the lobby of my high school. After school ended, we weren't really allowed to stick around, but we sort of got around it because my mom was a teacher. So we had like our graph paper and our books, and we just sort of sat on the floor while all of the sports people walked by, and I had a dwarven bard with some other people from a really terrible improv group that I was in, and it was great fun. It was like nothing I had experienced before. I didn't play a lot of like board games other than like Clue or Monopoly, and I really was unfamiliar with D&D. But it was like we get to do these things, and you pretend to be another person, and you have weapons, and we got to interact in a way that I had never experienced before, that I very much enjoyed, because we were all really awkward, and so it was hard to just sort of sit around and talk, but we had a reason to, and we had a goal, and I think it ended up that our DM had created this Lich King who was employing skeletons, or enslaving skeletons, he wasn't paying them, to build sandcastles for them, just for the sake of it. Just like he was stealing all these gems to decorate his sandcastles and his vast underground there. And it was really, really awesome. And I was like, yeah, I'm in. That's awesome. And you played like a superhero RPG in Bamberg, I remember you told me.
Oh, that's true. I did. I played a superhero. I basically modeled my superhero after Xena Warrior Princess.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a lot of like really annoying yelling because it was really loud in the band room anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was my first RPG. That was really fun. Yeah. And later I got to play Shadowrun and had a really awesome character that had this killer whip, and I ended up like doing awesome gymnastics and killing a dragon all the time, which was the best.
Yeah, Aubrey's Shadowrun began Aubrey's dice addiction.
Yes.
And anything she can do to be able to roll like 10 or more dice at one time.
Like 23d6.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Everyone usually has like one character that they really love. Try not to play favorites, but we have a favorite. What was one of your favorite characters?
That's a good question. We recently, I didn't spend a lot of time building characters, and I ended up being a fighter a lot, and my boyfriend makes fun of me. He's like, that's not overpowered at all, it's boring, because he likes to spend a lot of time breaking the 3-5. But we recently tested a new RPG system, and I basically made a female version of Luke from Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, and she had this tragic past and was trying to go out to prove herself, but was also super whiny. And I found that very satisfying.
That's awesome. I recently just started a 4-point D&D game, 4th edition, and really love my new character. I'm a Chaos Mage, who's a very young Chaos Mage, so she's very moody. Which is awesome, and she has a companion who's he's a walking suit of armor, which is the character my boyfriend's playing. It's awesome. We have really good time. Yeah.
Aw, you're dating world.
Do you have a favorite system that you like to play?
I wish I played way more games and could answer that question better. We got introduced to the world of indie RPGs and sort of non-Dungeons and Dragons. There are a whole bunch of games through a game called Lady Blackbird, which is sort of like a steampunk space pirates game. And it's free online, and you should definitely play it. Made by a guy named John Harper, and it's just amazing and sort of it gives you a setup with this plot, and there's this, you know, this woman who's going to find her pirate king boyfriend, but what's gonna happen, you don't really know, and it's up to really everybody telling this story, and you kind of create your own stakes and create your own die roll. And playing that made me realize that, like, you can do any world, and it's wonderful, and that specific game is, I mean, it's Space Pirates, so there's really nothing wrong with that.
Do you have a favorite system?
I'm not gonna be able to answer that question very well. I've played mostly D&D and then like the Star Wars RPG, but not very much of that. Though it was really fun to play Wookiee. I did enjoy that. So maybe that.
Oh, you played that on May 4th, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when they start gaming, they get confidence, or they find friends, they find a place that they fit. I guess how has gaming changed your life?
Oh, great question. Absolutely, gaming has, I love hanging out with nerds, and they're wonderful people, but I didn't really realize that until we had games as a medium to hang out and as a way to, like, tell a story together or just spend time playing, you know, a board game or Dungeons and Dragons. I think basically it's perfect social interaction for nerds because it's like make pretend and social and also just math. So I very much enjoy it, and it has introduced me to most of the people that I love in my life. So I'm a big fan.
Yes.
Cheers.
I agree.
Hello viewers, we're the Doubleclicks. You can find us on the internet at thedoubleclicks.com, at Twitter at thedoubleclicks, or Facebook, or Google+, or YouTube, where we have lots of songs, or just Google it. We're around, and we'll see you around. Play more games. No one's gonna see this, right? We're good.